Hey y'all, welcome. Hey y'all, welcome back to another YouTube video. Y'all, this is going to be getting ready for 2026. Today is December 31st. It is a Wednesday and I'm off today. And I get to spend the New Year's with my family later tonight. It is it's about 1 in the afternoon. I just came back from the store because we are getting the year off right. We got a planner to, I always get a planner for the past like maybe 4 years now, and I get them from Walmart. Like, they do the job. 2026 planner, and it's got colors that I like. My favorite color is light purple, and it's got the light purple tabs. How cute. You're gonna go over, just getting ready for 2026. 2025 was a very good year. I had a lot more moments of being humbled and realizing the things that I have, and to be more grateful for the things that I had. I've also started off in 2025 my journey with becoming closer with God and having a better relationship with God, and giving my life to Jesus and just living better, doing better. Because I remember back in January of 2025, this year, I bought my first Bible. Not my first Bible, like I've had Bibles before that were handed down to me, things like that. But this was my purchase of my Bible, and I got it in purple, and you can write notes in it. It's a very nice Bible. And I bought that back in January. Just as of a few days ago, it hasn't been a week yet, I had gotten baptized on this past Sunday. Now, being baptized does not mean, you're going to be saved because you get baptized. It doesn't, I'm not the person that knows the best words to use when it comes to like talking about Bible stuff, because that's why I don't put myself out there, because I'm still in the journey of learning. I'm still trying to figure it out. I just know, you believe that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. He died for your sins and a couple other things. I'm not going to go into it because I am not the one to have that conversation with you, because I am still learning just as much as other people are. So I am still reading, I'm still learning, I'm still, figuring things out. But yeah, being baptized was pretty cool. I did that. I wanted to do that before this year was over, and I kept procrastinating. I could have basically gotten baptized since like October, I think. But it just kept getting put off aside. But I was just like, you know what? I don't want to keep putting it off aside. Why am I waiting? What am I waiting for? But it wasn't like a rush decision, because I did tell myself I did not want to be baptized until I felt like I had a better, stronger connection with God, because I didn't want to just go get in the water, get dunked, say I'm baptized. I want to, know what it stands for, what it means to be baptized, and things like that. So as I've gotten into church more, like I go every Sunday. There's only been one Sunday I think I've done online, but everything else I go in person. I read my Bible just about every day. I read a daily devotional, and I am currently struggling to understand Acts. So every day right now, I've just been reading one chapter a day, writing my notes, really breaking down what's being said, what's happening, so that way I can get a good understanding. So just reading it through like a book, like it's just a book and you just one and done. So you could read over a chapter multiple times in the Bible, especially if you don't understand it. I had some goals that I made for this year, for 2026 or 2025. I had some goals that I had written down, and just to go over a few of those with y'all, I just don't mind sharing. At the end of the year of 2024, I was in my room and I was writing a list of goals that I had for 2025, and I had some personal goals, and at the time I was still streaming and still trying to push out content for Twitch, for streaming more. And so I had some personal goals, and then I had some streaming goals and content creation goals. So for 2025, some of the goals that I had that I was luckily able to complete, was just to put me first and to put my feelings first, because I care so much about people. Like, you would think I'm crazy for doing that, but I truly, 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 like, feel like I have the ability to feel people's emotions. And I did discover that when I was in church going through these 3-step classes of finding your gifts. And I just have a good way of feeling other people's emotions, not necessarily being able to give the best advice. Not saying that I don't, but I'm just saying, like, that wasn't one of my strengths, but being able to have a moment with somebody and can understand how they feel to a certain extent, you know. But I put me and my feelings first. Not saying that I'm not putting other people's feelings into perspective, but I was just making sure that I feel like I'm heard, that my feelings are valid, and I'm not just taking other people's feelings over my own. The other thing I was doing was, when I was streaming, I was not getting a lot of sleep, guys. I was just up all night, just streaming, playing a game, getting ready for work, barely getting enough sleep, running off 4 hours of sleep, trying to drink coffee to get me through my day. And that's just not how that's supposed to be done. So I've been getting more sleep and I've been feeling better. Now, every now and then I'll go get me a coffee, because I'm gonna be honest, I went to go get a coffee today that I have not really drank yet. It's the, what is this? Cookie butter cloud latte before it's gone. And it's still good. Another thing that I wanted to do was to eat better. I was at home, you know, I was eating out a lot. I didn't have to cook that much because I had money. I didn't have too many bills to pay. But now that it's just me, I got bills to pay. And the best way to save money is to cook. So you almost put yourself in a cycle of having to eat better regardless. I wanted to go on vacations, but this year I have been just trying to get back on my feet again. So no vacations this year, but it's okay, because 2026 is another year to take some trips, okay? The other thing I was struggling with, I guess, in 2024 was having to say no to people, because some people do not want to hear the word no. And that also goes with putting your feelings first. Like, if I truly don't want to do something, it's okay to say no to some things, or most things, or whatever the case may be. It's okay to say no. And I was struggling with that in 2024, that I had to make that a goal for me in 2025. Some of the other things that I wanted to do, to be able to make some more friends, but it's a struggle when, you know, you're not going out to clubs. I mean, there's definitely other things to do that you could find and meet friends, but I feel like because I'm not in that lifestyle, and I never really was like truly like, oh yeah, girl, let's go to the club this weekend. I was never one of those people. If I just wanted something to do, sure, but I don't really go to clubs no more. I don't think I went to a club at all this year. That's good. But yeah, I don't think I went to any clubs. The other thing that I said was read my Bible and go to church. I definitely did that this year. I started going to physically going into church around July, and I've been reading my Bible, because I had bought that Bible in January, and I finally said to myself in July, like, hey, you bought this Bible for a reason. You didn't just buy it just to sit here. You got to read it, you know? So luckily my sister was also getting into reading hers and things like that, and she suggested starting with the New Testament before the Old Testament. Everyone has their way of liking to read, and whatever yours is, that's yours. But I started in the New Testament. But that's just some of the goals that I had for 2025. I'm not going to go over all of them, because these were more personal goals. But some of the streaming goals and content goals that I had was to reach, you know, a specific amount of followers on Twitch, a specific amount on YouTube and all my other platforms, but I barely be posting. The only place that you mostly see me post is really just YouTube. That's pretty much it. Like, I don't really post on Instagram. Oh, TikTok. I've been posting on TikTok, but that one has not been doing me justice. It is what it is. Whoever likes it, whoever don't, it is what it is. I ain't too worried about likes and views and comments. It's whoever likes it, likes it. If it blows up, cool. That's not my goal. My goal is not to blow up. I just like making content. I like sharing it with people, and I like hearing feedback, because there's definitely things that I could do better with and do more with. Maybe that's going to be my goal for next year. Actually take the time into the videos that I do, because I do, and I'm going to be so honest, I feel like I do very simple editing when it comes to YouTube. Like I do my cuts, sometimes I'll zoom in, sometimes I don't even think I put a single GIF so far. But you know, just being able to do, you know, nicer things with the videos that I do. So that would definitely be something cool to get into, being able to put more effort into my editing. That way people may be more interested in the videos that I post. But like I said, it's for whoever likes it. I'm not trying to be the biggest YouTuber, or, you know, I love watching YouTube girlies. I love watching y'all. I also like doing my own on the side, but I'm not trying to be too up there, but you know, that's just me. I just do it for the game. I do it for fun. I do it for my hobby. It's a hobby for me. I love it. I've been loving videography and taking pictures ever since I was younger. In school, I was doing YouTube. I wasn't doing YouTube. Well, actually was. But anyways, but yeah, I was in yearbook. Like I'm not a huge fan of journalism. I just love the picture part, but journalism was just part of the class. But goals for 2026 that I want to try to get into, I might just save them for me, but I just wanted to share some of the ones I had for y'all. But one that I know that I will speak on, hopefully I can keep my word to it, is to start walking more. Because I love working out, but I'm lazy to actually get to the gym. I'm lazy to get to the gym. I just know I would have to wake up earlier than what I do, because already now I wake up early so that way I can read my Bible for the day. Because reading at night, child, I'm home and I'm already falling asleep a couple hours after being home. So I'd have to wake up, you know, but being able to just walk, because the gym doesn't seem to have happened this much this year, I'm gonna be honest, but walking more should definitely be part of that. Hopefully we can stick to it. The other thing I want to do, I want to be able to keep up with YouTube, but sometimes I'm gonna be real transparent and talk to y'all. Like sometimes I don't feel like making videos. Sometimes I just want to live a life. I just want to live life. Sometimes it's just go to work, be with my family, be with myself, and then every now and then I end up hanging out with a friend or so. And sometimes I just want to live life. And I think that's fair, and I think that's normal, because not everything has to be posted to the internet, as you do see nowadays. So I just want to be able to sometimes just have me time. So I still want to be consistent with YouTube, but I also want to live life in the moment. Also make sure that I'm giving my time to God and having my conversations with prayer and things like that. I want to be able to do these things, but I also want to have time for me. But I'm still going to be doing content. Like I know I said to myself, okay, I want to post once a week. And so far I've been doing good with that. Luckily, I just, you know, sometimes I don't feel like my life is super exciting. I got a lot going on, or I'm spending a bunch of money. Sometimes I don't have all of that going on my weekends. Sometimes that's why you just see me just chilling at home doing video games and things like that. That's just what it is. That's the day in the life, I guess, the weekend of the life of me. I don't know, because not every time do I have something big and popping off. Every now and then I do, and I will try to take those moments with y'all, because I do live a life outside of just sitting at home all day. But that I am a homebody. I have grown into being a homebody. But yes, I hope 2026 is filled with so much love, peace, and happiness for not just myself, but for y'all. You just need to have more peace, more love, more happiness, and just enjoy life. It's 2026, and I just hope that this is a great year, that I can accomplish more goals for myself, and I hope y'all can accomplish the goals that you have for you personally, and just set the tone. Just go for it. And you don't even have to wait until 2026 to do these things. But this is just when y'all are going to see this video. But you could have started it last month. Some of you may have started it last month or months ago. But it's just, you know, the mindset of like, okay, this is the new year. Let's go ahead and start off right. So I just have some personal goals I need to probably write down for myself for next year. And just go over that with myself. I hope this is a lovely, successful year, and that everyone can succeed, everyone can eat, everyone can enjoy their goals. And I hope everyone will take into consideration of dedicating more time with God, having more conversations of prayer, and just getting yourself closer and building that relationship. So for the people that may not be religious, but I'm just saying, like, a life without God is nothing. A life without God is literally nothing. You just need him with you. Truly you do. And I'm so glad that I found him. I'm so glad that I found Jesus in my life. And it's been great. It really has. And I hope everyone can come to meet Jesus one day and realize everything that he's done for you and how he will continue to bless you and watch over you and protect you. So that's all it is. I hope this year goes well, and that's pretty much it. Much love, peace, love, and happiness. I'm about to eat the food that I got because I did go to Dunkin'. We did go to Dunkin'. That's what the coffee's here for. And I'm gonna read my Bible, and I'm gonna enjoy my day. I'm gonna enjoy my New Year's with my family later tonight. We're gonna have a dinner, things like that. And then unfortunately I do have to go to work tomorrow, but it is what it is. Hey, guess what? That's holiday pay. Guess who's not going to be broke? But anyways, much love and Happy New Year, and let's have a great 2026.